Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah Olson and I live in Minnesota with my husband and our 3 young children. I'm an elementary teacher turned stay-at-home homeschooling mom, and I homeschool our 2 oldest kids. We have 3 kids, like I said, a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and an almost 2-year-old. Today's video is a bit of a different topic and very fun. It's been a while since I've shared my makeup and skincare routine just in a cohesive way and in a very updated manner here on YouTube. I know I shared my minimal skincare routine, or maybe it was my makeup routine, on my YouTube channel here a while back. But now I wanted to sit down and share what I do for skincare as well as makeup. I keep it very simple, and I have finally found products that are tried and true for me that I absolutely wholeheartedly can recommend and that I love using daily. I love having a more minimal skincare routine, but especially a minimal makeup routine, because it eliminates that decision fatigue that can frustrate so many of us. And we don't always realize that decision fatigue is frustrating us, or that we are becoming fatigued by all the decisions we have to make every day, but we make thousands upon thousands of small decisions every day, and just knowing what is tried and true, what to reach for next. I know my step-by-step routine without a doubt, without questioning anything or wondering if I need to leave something out or try out a new shade. It works so well for me, and hopefully these recommendations will help you out too. So let's start with the skincare routine. I switched over to the company called Oliveda back in, I think it was October of 2024, and I've been using their products every single day since then. I love the fact that I made the switch. I love their products so much. They make my skin feel wonderful, and they are such high quality products. So I'm going to start by sharing what I use Oliveda wise. So what I wash my face with every day, morning and evening, is the Oliveda Corrective Cleansing Oil. This is called F72, and Oliveda is a really unique brand because they are called waterless skincare. They don't have extra fillers and additives like water in their products. So when you look at the ingredient list, it's olive fruit oil, and the first ingredient is not aqua or water. So I love that about Oliveda. I feel like they do such a good job. Their products last me a really long time, and again, they're such high quality products. I will link everything down below that I use, everything that I mention in this video that I can find links for to help you out. And I am happy to answer any questions if you want to message me on Instagram or email me or something with questions about my skincare routine. I would be happy to share more about how it's worked for me. But hopefully today's video will be helpful for you if you're looking for skincare products. So first thing in the morning when I wake up, I wash my face with this corrective cleansing oil. Then I go to what has quickly become my favorite product. Here it is. I have them all on the counter here. It is this Cell Active Serum for face. It's called FO6, and let's see if that helps. It's called FO6, and this face serum is wonderful. It actually is something my skin really missed when I ran out of it for a couple weeks, and my skin struggled a bit. I recently got it back within the last week. When I say got it back, I got it in the mail because I had forgotten to reorder it. But this face serum takes the place of a toner for me. So right after I cleanse my face in the morning, I go on to the serum, and you just do a couple drops, a few drops. It does not have to be much, and it goes a long ways. Then the final step for me in the mornings is the anti-aging face cream. This is called FO7. They all have labels or names like that. And the anti-aging face cream is really moisturizing, but in a light way. So I feel like it's great to wear under makeup. It doesn't make your skin look too dewy or too shiny, I think, but it definitely moisturizes you, and it's anti-aging. It helps with wrinkles, eliminating wrinkles especially. And then my evening skincare routine is a little bit more intense, but it's definitely a no-brainer for me at this point, and I love it so much. So I actually remove my eye makeup with Neutrogena's makeup removing cleansing wipes. And you can get these in big packs. This is just a smaller individual singles that I'm showing you here. I love the Neutrogena face wipes. I feel like they remove eye makeup really well. It's not mandatory. You can definitely remove eye makeup just with a cleanser, but I've found sometimes that's a bit more work for me, regardless of the cleanser brand that I use. So I've just always enjoyed these. But anyway, once I get my eye makeup off, I'm back to this corrective cleansing oil, and I just do a few pumps of this in the evenings to remove makeup and to wash my face. Then I follow it up with that serum again, the Cell Active Face Serum, but instead during the evenings I do a couple drops of, or several drops of the face serum in the palm of my hand, and I add in about 2 to 3 drops, so this lasts forever, 2 to 3 drops of this green retinol. This green retinol is fantastic. It really helps with anti-aging. It's called Green Retinol Face Elixir. It's pretty potent, and so I do only add a couple drops. This is the product that I had to ease into when I first started using Oliveda products, because then my skin kind of started reacting on my forehead and stuff, and I was confused about that. It turns out it's because Oliveda products, they're so good for your skin and they cause such healthy skin cell turnover that sometimes the skin cells can build up, and that can cause breakouts and irritation. So basically, ease your way into this one, but it is fantastic for those anti-aging benefits, which is pretty much my main goal here in terms of skincare. I have sensitive skin, but I'm also in my 30s and I want my skin to look healthy and young and vibrant for a long time. So I add the green retinol, like I said, to that face serum in the evenings. And then I use this Regeneration Intense face cream. So this is called F74, but again, I'll link and list everything down below for you. It's called Regeneration Intense, and it is wonderful. It's a thicker, a more heavy face cream. It's looks like this. It's just wonderful, and again, all these products, a little goes a long ways, and this just really helps to moisturize and hydrate my skin overnight, especially, you know, in the winter when the heater in the house is working really hard overnight to keep everyone warm. So anyway, this is the Regeneration Intense, and it works really well. I also want to mention I do moisturize not just my face, I moisturize all the way down my neck, because I definitely don't want to have a youthful face and an aged, an older looking neck someday. Of course, everything, you know, we naturally age and people age in different ways and stuff, but I want to keep at least a consistent look for Hannah all across the board, all the way down my neck. So I do moisturize even in the mornings with the anti-aging face cream, but I also moisturize down my whole neck with that Regeneration Intense face cream. Also in the evenings, and I forgot to mention this, is this eye elixir. I have both the eye cream and the eye elixir. This one is called F64, and a little bit goes a long ways. Again, I just use a couple drops here and here, and I love it. I've kind of gone back and forth between the eye cream and the eye elixir. So far, more recently, I have loved this eye elixir in terms of eliminating wrinkles, preventing wrinkles, hydrating and brightening the under eye area. I do have naturally darker circles, I guess, under my eyes, so that has helped, and I use that in the evenings too. I have a couple more products that I don't use every single day, but I needed to share them with you. I have this product called F85. It's called Acne SOS Face Drops, and I think it's green colored. Yeah, but these Acne SOS face drops are wonderful because you sometimes have breakouts that you don't know how they happened, and it's maybe hormonal or something just comes up with stress or food or who knows what. And I love having those drops. I just apply like 1 or 2 drops to any areas of breakout that I have going on, and they work. They do a really good job. So I use those. I have those in my arsenal here. And then I know I mentioned that these Oliveda products cause healthy and rapid cell turnover with your skin cells, and you can run into issues and breakouts if you are not pretty regularly exfoliating. And what I have here is the Honey Enzyme Face Mask. It's called F76. This face mask, kind of hard to show you, maybe on the lid you can see. It's actually green, so I love scaring my kids and my husband in the evenings when I decide to use this. I get ready for bed pretty early in the evenings. And this you should be exfoliating about once a week, if not more, and I try to use it once a week. And I just leave it on for 10 minutes and rinse it off. I have sensitive skin, and this honey face mask is more of a chemical peel instead of an abrasive one that has like grit in it and stuff. So I have found that that has really helped with my skin and my skin cells staying healthy as they turn over quickly with these Oliveda products. I have one more Oliveda product to share with you, kind of part of my skincare routine, but it's for like after a shower. It is B16. It is the Cell Active Body Serum. So I mentioned earlier that my favorite other product is the Cell Active Face Serum. This is the body serum, and this is something I use after I shower, like I said. It hydrates the skin really well. I probably should be using it even more frequently. I haven't run through a lot of it yet because I don't use it on a daily basis, but the thing that really got me curious about this product was the fact that someone I follow on Instagram said that it helped with her stretch marks. And I'm not going to stand up and show you my results, but I have seen a difference in the stretch marks that I have. I have carried and birthed 3 children, and I'm so grateful for what my body does. I'm not talking badly about myself here, and I truly don't really care that much about stretch marks because it is a reminder or a sign to me of the gift that it was to be able to carry my children. But I think we women can often feel self-conscious about things like stretch marks, and I have personally seen results. I've seen other results by other women, or that were shared by other women with that body serum in terms of stretch marks, and it is remarkable what it can do. I think I would have even more intense results if I were using it every day, but I use it consistently pretty much every time I shower, and I love it. So if you're curious about maybe not skincare, but you want to try out that body serum, I will leave a link for that down below too. Okay, we're going to jump into the second portion of today's video, and it is the makeup portion. This says essentials. It's my old makeup bag, so it's not very cute anymore. But I know that I've shared my makeup essentials back in the past, my makeup routine, but this is probably a tiny bit different, but this is what is tried and true for me currently today in 2025, and I hope that maybe I can recommend some products that would be helpful for you. So I keep it very, very basic. I could probably hold in my hands all the little items that I use for my makeup. I love keeping it basic because, like I mentioned before, it eliminates that decision fatigue for me. The first thing I reach for every day after I moisturize my face and do my cleanser and stuff that I was just talking about is this Merit stick. This is actually called the Minimalist, or the Minimalist Makeup Stick. It is supposed to be similar to a concealer, similar to a foundation, but it's not either of those things. It is a very simple and easy way to start off your makeup routine and to still keep a pretty natural looking face. It's not too heavy of coverage, but just right in my opinion. By the way, I have the shade Dune. I think it's a fair or a light with cool or neutral undertones. I know that's not helpful. Anyway, it's the shade Dune. And you just basically swipe on a little bit wherever you think you might have a tiny area that needs to not be as red, or just under my eyes is usually where I do it, and nose. So then I use the Minimalist Makeup Brush by Merit, and I blend it in just real quick. It's so quick. This is literally all I need to do, but then I like to do eyes and stuff like that too. So start off with these 2 products from Merit. For a while I did not have their brush that they sell, but I found it works so well. Next, I reach for my trusty eyeshadow from Thrive Cosmetics. This, I'm going to have to list it down below. It's called Pili, I think, P-I-L-I, Pili. That's the shade, and so it's a cool beige or cool light brown shimmer, something like that. I think I have cool undertones, or I do have cool undertones, so that's why I tend to go with that kind of product. It's a really light neutral, it's still shimmery. This is just what I swipe on my eyelids, and I love that it's a stick. I don't need any, powdery things going on and brushes and stuff like that. So just swipe this stick on. I think it's called their eye brightener. Yeah, eye brightener. So it is an eyeshadow, but it also just helps brighten your eyes, of course. And then I use this Physicians Formula. This is going to be hard to focus for you, but I'll link everything down below. Physicians Formula liquid eyeliner. I get it in the deep brown because that's more flattering for a soft summer like me. And I just love this liquid eyeliner. I've tried other items in the past and I just always go back to this. I just do it on my top lashes. I feel like that's worked best for me. Then while the liquid eyeliner is very quickly drying, I use this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Brows. It's called a brow mascara. And I have pretty fair, quite fair eyebrows naturally. And I have in the past few years actually started caring about my brows and getting them a little bit darker because I wanted them to be closer to what my natural shade of my hair is. And I have loved this Infallible Brows. It's just a brow mascara. It does go on quite heavy if you're not careful, and it has a wand just like mascara, so I make sure to swipe off a lot of that and try to go really light and build it up that way. This I believe is actually called blonde or light brown, and I'll leave a note down below. But it actually goes on quite dark even though it's called a lighter color, maybe light brunette or something. So this one has been really great for me. Then I have transitioned away from Beautycounter blush, which I think I've mentioned in a long ago makeup video. And that's because Beautycounter did their whole going out of business thing, and I've just found other products that I like more. So this is actually by the brand Merit again, and they pride themselves on having pretty minimal makeup basics that you can grab and go with, and I love this so much. So this is called Flush Balm. It's just their blush. It's a cream blush, but it's very easy to put on because it's like in this curved case. And I just tap on a little bit of it and blend it with my fingers. This shade that I'm wearing now, kind of lightly, is called Cheeky, I believe. So I've loved this blush, and I learned this trick a long time ago. I kind of use a little bit of the blush that's maybe on my fingers still, and I use it just a little bit higher, kind of blend it in above my eyeshadow. I don't know if that's an actual makeup trick or if that's just something that I heard once, but I like kind of matching that a little bit. Of course, I can just stick to this eyeshadow, but if I have a sec, I can just quickly swipe a little extra color onto my lids. Then I use this Thrive Cosmetics mascara. It's called Liquid Lash Extensions, and I actually used it for a long time, loved it. Tried a different brand because the other brand was supposed to be better for sensitive eyes, which I also have. I'm a contact lens wearer too, and I just thought, oh, maybe this will help my eyes not feel dry. But it didn't really do the trick. I have since gone back quickly to this Liquid Lash Extensions, and I don't think I can be convinced to try a different type of mascara in the future. I love it that much. It's very buildable. It also is not too clumpy. It also washes off in, I don't want to say clumps, but it washes off in such a kind of a cohesive way. It's very easy. You don't end up with like smudged mascara all over your eyes as you are removing it. It is fantastic. I get it in the color Crystal, which is brown and black, just to kind of go along with my color season. And I am just sold on this Liquid Lash Extensions mascara by Thrive. I think it does an amazing job, and it's a lot of fun. It's easy to work with. And then the final thing that I put on only if I'm pretty much going somewhere is my Beautycounter, which is, you know, I don't buy from Beautycounter anymore. So I will be needing new lipstick or lip gloss recommendations someday. But I love this, it's in the color Rose, Sheer Genius Conditioning Lipstick. I like a good, simple, soft rose color, but I don't typically wear lipstick every day, maybe just if we're running errands somewhere. I also want to mention a couple lip products that have helped me because we're talking about skincare and makeup. I love Cordabalm, and Cordabalm has helped so much with my sensitive lips, with my pretty much severely chapped lips that happen in the winter especially. Cordabalm has been amazing. I also love a little tub of Vaseline's Lip Therapy. So Vaseline itself is great. It works well for all sorts of things. Same with Aquaphor, which my dermatologist has recommended. But Vaseline's Lip Therapy, not the tube actually of their lip therapy I've found, but the little tub of Vaseline Lip Therapy has a wonderful formula to it and like a wonderful heavy weight, especially for at nighttime or whenever my lips are really struggling. So I did want to mention those. And then finally, since this relates to the whole getting ready for the day, I would be remiss if I did not mention the sway. This is how I curl my hair every day. My hair is curled today. I like to put it back with put it half up kind of with a claw clip when I'm busy running errands or with the kids and stuff, just get my hair a little bit more out of my face. But I love the sway so much. I have used it for years now. I don't know if it's 3 years or 4 years. It is something I wish I had known about when I was a student teacher in college, and I would get up early to wash, blow dry, and curl my hair with a curling iron. I can't believe I did all of that, and as a new teacher too. But especially as a new mom, I wish I had known about this heatless hair curling ribbon. So it is heatless, as you can see. There's no cord or anything. And every night, it's every single night that I use it. I start with it up here and I wrap my hair around this way and wrap it facing away from my face that side, and then you can cross it and twist it up. And I actually have a whole Instagram reel, I think, about it, so not super long, but you can kind of see in action. You can see how I'm doing it. But this is something you can get on Amazon. I will link it down below. It has saved the day for me. I have personally found it works better on less clean hair, which is wonderful as a busy mom of little kids. I'm not always washing my hair every day, and I could prioritize that if I wanted to, but that's a whole other story. I love the fact that it works well on hair that might not have been washed for a few days. I use dry shampoo then when I take it out in the morning, and I just brush it out just from my part and my scalp down maybe a third of the way, but I don't brush it all the way through because that way I'm not combing all the curls out and flattening them. My hair used to not hold a curl very well either, and I feel like it works so well this way. So that is it for today's video. I hope it was fun for you to see my skincare routine, my makeup routine, and how minimal and truly feasible and doable it is. Hopefully some of the products I recommended today could be things that you can incorporate into your routine. Feel free to message me if you have any questions. I will link everything down below. And pretty soon we'll return to our regularly scheduled content of homeschooling, homemaking, and other motherhood topics. But of course, this is still related because it's very helpful for us busy moms. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you're at, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.